Deep in the heart of West Africa, shrouded in the mists of time, lies the story of a great empire. An empire of immense wealth, complex societies, and far-reaching influence. This is the story of the Ghana Empire, a kingdom built on gold, renowned for its military prowess and celebrated for its vibrant culture. For centuries, the Ghana Empire flourished, its rulers commanding vast territories and its people prospering from the riches of trans-Saharan trade. They were masters of the desert, their caravans laden with gold, salt and slaves, traversing the unforgiving Sahara to reach the markets of North Africa. But like all great empires, Ghana's reign was not to last. Internal strife, changing trade routes, and the arrival of new powers from the north would eventually lead to its decline. This is the story of the rise and fall of the Ghana Empire, a tale of gold, power, and the enduring legacy of a lost civilization.
The origins of the Ghana Empire are shrouded in mystery, passed down through oral traditions and the writings of Arab scholars who meticulously documented their encounters and observations. What we do know is that the empire emerged sometime between the 3rd and 4th centuries CE, a period marked by significant transformations across the African continent. It rose from the fertile lands of the Sahel, a region bordering the vast and arid Sahara Desert, where the environment played a crucial role in shaping the livelihoods of its inhabitants. The Soninke people, skilled agriculturalists and ironworkers, laid the foundations for this mighty empire. Their expertise in farming and metalwork was unparalleled, enabling them to create tools and weapons that would sustain and protect their communities. They called their land Wagadou, a name that resonated with pride and heritage. Arab traders, drawn by the allure of gold and the promise of wealth, knew it as Ghana, the land of the warrior king. Ghana's geographic location proved crucial to its rise. Nestled between the gold fields of the south and the salt mines of the Sahara, it was strategically positioned to control and benefit from the lucrative trans-Saharan trade routes. Situated between the gold fields of the south and the salt mines of the Sahara, the empire became a vital hub for trans-Saharan trade. This trade network connected various cultures and economies, facilitating the exchange of goods, ideas, and technologies. Control over this trade brought immense wealth and power to the Ghana Empire. The influx of resources allowed the empire to flourish, building impressive structures and fostering a vibrant culture. This strategic advantage, coupled with the Soninke's mastery of ironworking, allowed them to forge a formidable military force. Their iron weapons were superior to those of their adversaries, giving them a significant edge in conflicts. Ghana's armies, equipped with iron weapons, expanded the empire's borders, subjugating neighboring tribes and securing vital trade routes. Their military prowess ensured the stability and security of the empire, allowing it to thrive. The stage was set for the rise of a golden age. With a strong economy, a powerful military, and a rich cultural heritage, the Ghana Empire would leave an indelible mark on the history of West Africa.
By the 8th century CE, the Ghana Empire had reached its zenith, its influence stretching across much of West Africa. The lifeblood of this empire was gold. Ghana controlled the most important gold mines in the region, and the precious metal flowed northwards in vast quantities.
Arab traders, drawn by the lure of gold, crossed the treacherous Sahara Desert, their caravans laden with salt, copper, textiles, and dates. These goods were highly prized in Ghana, and the exchange of commodities fueled the empire's wealth. Ghana's rulers, known as Ghana, were both powerful and astute. They established a sophisticated system of taxation and control over the gold trade. Traders entering Ghana were required to pay taxes on their goods, further enriching the empire's coffers. The Ghana also maintained a powerful army, ensuring the safety of trade routes and protecting their lucrative gold mines. This combination of military might and economic prosperity propelled Ghana to the forefront of West African empires.
Section 4. Kings, Courts and Kingdoms, the Structure of Power. In this section, we delve into the intricate and fascinating structure of power that defined the Ghana Empire, a civilization that thrived in West Africa. At the heart of the Ghana Empire was the Ghana, a figure revered as both a political and spiritual leader. The Ghana was not just a ruler, but a symbol of unity and strength, embodying the divine right to govern. The Ghana's power was absolute, his every word law. His decrees shaped the lives of his subjects, influencing everything from trade to justice. He held court in a magnificent palace surrounded by advisors, nobles and courtiers. These individuals played crucial roles in the administration, offering counsel and ensuring the smooth running of the empire.
The empire was divided into provinces, each ruled by a governor who answered directly to the Ghana. These governors were responsible for implementing the Ghana's policies and maintaining order in their respective regions. These governors collected taxes, maintained order, and raised armies in times of war. They were the Ghana's eyes and ears, ensuring that his will was carried out across the vast empire. The Ghana's authority was bolstered by a powerful military force. This military was not only a means of defense but also a tool for expansion and control. The army was divided into two distinct units: a standing army, responsible for protecting the empire's borders, and a reserve force, called upon in times of war. This structure allowed for a flexible and responsive military strategy.
Ghanaian society was hierarchical, with a clear division between the ruling class and the common people. This hierarchy was reflected in every aspect of life, from governance to daily interactions. Nobles held positions of power and influence, while merchants, farmers and artisans formed the backbone of the empire's economy. These groups were essential for the prosperity and stability of the empire, contributing through trade, agriculture and craftsmanship. At the bottom of the social ladder were slaves, often captured in war or acquired through trade. They were an integral part of the economy, performing labor that supported the higher echelons of society. Despite their low status, their contributions were vital to the functioning of the empire. Section 5. The price of gold, internal conflicts and shifting trade routes. Despite its outward appearance of strength and prosperity, cracks began to appear in the foundations of the Ghana Empire. Internal conflicts, driven by succession disputes and power struggles within the ruling elite, weakened the empire from within.
As the Ghana's authority waned, provincial governors asserted their independence, challenging the central government's control over trade and taxation. This led to fragmentation and instability within the empire. Adding to Ghana's woes were shifting trade routes. The rise of new trading centers in the south, particularly the Kingdom of Mali, began to draw trade away from Ghana.
As the volume of trade passing through Ghana declined, so too did the empire's wealth and influence. The once mighty Ghana Empire, weakened by internal strife and facing increasing competition from its neighbors, was now vulnerable to external threats. A new force was emerging in the north, one that would alter the course of West African history. Section 6. The Almoravid Conquests, a new force in the region. In the mid-11th century, a powerful Berber confederation known as the Almoravids emerged from the vast and arid deserts of Morocco. This confederation was not just a loose collection of tribes, but a well-organized and formidable force. Driven by a fervent religious zeal and an insatiable desire for conquest, the Almoravids embarked on a series of ambitious military campaigns. These campaigns would forever alter the political and social landscape of West Africa, leaving an indelible mark on the region's history.
The Almoravids, under the leadership of the charismatic and strategic Abu Bakr ibn Umar, set their sights on the prosperous Ghana Empire. They viewed its immense wealth and control over the lucrative gold trade as an irresistible prize, one that could significantly bolster their power and influence. In 1076 CE, the Almoravids launched their first major offensive against the Ghana Empire, successfully capturing the vital trading city of Wagadou. This victory was a significant blow to Ghana, disrupting its trade networks and weakening its economic stability. The Ghana Empire, already weakened by internal divisions and political strife, found itself ill-prepared to face such a formidable new enemy. The internal conflicts had eroded its strength, making it difficult to mount an effective defense against the relentless Almoravid advance.
Despite fierce and determined resistance from the Ghanaian forces, the Almoravids continued their relentless push southwards. Their ultimate goal was the capture of Kumbi Saleh, the capital of the Ghana Empire, a city that symbolized the empire's power and prestige. The Almoravid conquests had a profound and far-reaching impact on the Ghana Empire. The disruption of trade routes and the destabilization of the region significantly weakened Ghana's grip on power. The once thriving trade routes that had brought wealth and prosperity to the Ghana Empire were now in disarray. The Almoravid incursions had not only disrupted commerce but also sown seeds of chaos and instability throughout the region. The once mighty Ghana Empire, which had stood as a beacon of power and wealth in West Africa, was now on the brink of collapse. The relentless pressure from the Almoravids had brought it to its knees, signaling the end of an era. Section 7. The Fall of Kumbisala, an empire in ruins. In 1087 CE, after years of conflict, the Almoravids finally captured Kumbisale, the heart of the Ghana Empire. The fall of Kumbisale marked a turning point in West African history, signaling the collapse of one of the region's oldest and most powerful empires.
The Almoravids, though victorious, were unable to establish long-term control over the former Ghana Empire. Their rule was marked by brutality and oppression, and they faced constant resistance from the local population. The collapse of the Ghana Empire had far-reaching consequences. It led to a power vacuum in the region, paving the way for the rise of new empires, such as Mali and Songhai. These new empires would inherit Ghana's legacy of trade, wealth, and cultural achievement.
Despite its fall, the Ghana Empire left an indelible mark on West African history. Its legacy lived on in the oral traditions, customs, and beliefs of the people who inhabited the region.